So recently I was scrolling through Pinterest when I saw this quote by Albert Einstein. It talks about how everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. And I think that's an amazing quote. It talks about how you shouldn't judge people based on something that they might be unable to do, but instead judge them by what their strengths are, like how a fish can swim.
But of course my dumb little brain was like,
Don't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. Don't tell me what to do. So of course, now decided to judge animals based on whether they could climb this specific tree. So, to begin with, I've got a couple here. So I'm going to start with this bird.
and if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking, yeah, a normal bird can definitely climb a tree.
No, it can't. It flies into a tree, but I've never actually seen one actually get into a tree and they'll climb a tree. Like, it would try. It would attempt to climb it. No, I don't even think it would try. I think it would just be like, why would I do that if I could fly? So I'm going to chuck it in, would fail to climb a tree. Now, next I'm going to go with the other version of this bird, because while yes, a undomesticated bird would be like, nah, I wouldn't even try. A domesticated bird majoritively climb around like the sticks in their cages, so I think they'd actually attempt to climb the tree, and I don't think they'd last very long, but I think they would definitely try. So would attempt to climb the tree, I think. So is where I'm putting it. Next, we've got zebras. I do not think that zebras can climb trees. I don't think that's something that they even attempt to do. So I'm going to put it in. Also, they're smart enough to try and climb a tree. So I'm gonna put them in not smart enough not to even try, because I respect zebras. Next, I'm gonna go with crocodiles. See, I thought crocodiles climbing trees, they obviously can't do that. But apparently crocodiles can climb trees. I am now terrified. I live in Australia, so this, I never want to see a crocodile ever. So yeah, I'm going to put that down and could climb tree. Could climb this tree? I don't know. I think they could actually climb this specific tree. I'm actually really scared. When I was doing research, I found that a lot of the animals that I didn't think could climb trees could actually climb trees. And next, I'm going to go with frog. I think we all know that a frog could absolutely climb a tree. They're slimy little bastards, and I love them. So yeah, I believe he could. Wait, does this one actually look like a chameleon? Like, look at that eye. Anyway, distracted. Let's get back to topic. Next we've got monkey. Obviously, monkey could definitely climb a tree, and specifically this tree. Next, let's go with tiger. Do tigers climb trees? At first I thought, no, they can't. But they do in fact climb trees. And that is terrifying. Look at him. He's better at climbing trees than I am. So yeah, I'm putting him in could climb this tree specifically, because I reckon he could, and that is terrifying. As you might have seen when I flicked over to tigers, that lions also can climb trees. I would climb a tree to get away from a lion, but if a lion can just climb the tree, I'm dead. If I ever go to Africa, dead. 100%. Could climb this tree. Now, you'd think that because we were like, obviously, monkey could climb a tree, that humans could climb a tree, but I don't think that's the case. I think we've evolved to the point where we could climb a tree. However, if we're going off human and specifically going off me, I couldn't climb that tree. I'm about this tall, okay? I wouldn't be able to get my leg onto that to climb up. I would fail miserably. So that's what I'm going off here. So I'm putting humans in could climb a tree. Finally, let's get to a fish. Can a fish climb a tree? No, absolutely not. However, is it smart enough not to try? No, I think it would genuinely try to climb the tree. Like, have you seen them going around their aquarium? I absolutely think that they would like go and like try and like well, I mean, I guess they would float, they would like swim through it, like they're climbing the tree, but they're not actually climbing the tree. Like they would think that they are climbing the tree, but really they are failing to climb the tree. Anyway, that is pretty much the end of this video. It was really short. It's probably my best video yet. Disclaimer: do not watch my other videos if you liked this. Maybe watch the ones that I might put out in the future, but yeah, no, the other ones are terrible. They're just there as placeholders.